Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We return to the absurdly named Boobhammer. He is a Demonspawn wanderer. Started him off just with sort of some random skills and stuff, and he has become quite strong. Quite strong indeed. I'm kind of refamiliarizing myself with him here. Let's turn on dodging. I feel like that seems like a good idea. What it seems is that Boobhammer has some kind of utility spells. We've got a Ring of Wizardry. It's a cool artifact. We've got a bunch of cool artifacts. We're keeping on Clarity, but we also have this resist mutation, resist negative energy. We have insane resistances for this early in the game. Our resistances right now are stronger than some characters I've ascended with. We're just really, really powerful. We found a bunch of great items early on. We have a bunch of solid weapons. We do have points in evocations and some in invocations. We are a follower of Okawaru, so probably want to train up a couple more points in invocations here after I get shields to 15. Shields at 15 completely eliminates the penalties for a normal shield. Unless you're an unarmed combat aficionado. But yes, so for now, I think that we are going to venture to the shoals. I am going to check here and see if we can memorize flight. It doesn't appear that we can, which is too bad. I think maybe that's why I've avoided the shoals thus far. I'm not sure. But we do have already a Rune of Zot. We've cleared out the Spider's Nest. We've cleared out orcs, presumably. Let's see, shop. Yeah, we've cleared out orcs, and we have at least reached level 3 of elves, although I don't know if we've taken it out entirely. Regardless, I don't feel strong enough at... Well, we're probably strong enough for elf 3, but I don't want to risk it. So we're going to go to the shoals. The shoals. We have some really cool mutations going on. We've got large horns. We've got just a bunch of stuff. I'll kind of go through them as we go. We have augmentation, which is really neat. It enhances our... It gives us a slaying bonus and a spell power bonus when we're at full strength. Ooh, right. Nicola was on this level and we don't have resist electric. That's why. Great. How about a potion of resistance? Do we have one of those? Yeah, okay. We'll fight him. Man, an impaler with a rune demon trident. We're all maces and flails, right? Okay. That's the smart thing to do. Crossbow of frost just to hit him once. Yeah, oh yeah. This feels pretty good. We're gonna grab this and take it out of the shoals. I don't want anybody using a rune demon trident. It seems like that's unnecessarily risky. Oh, and this great sword of distortion too. I don't want to be banished to the abyss. Level 18 is a little too low for an abyss crawl. Although we do have 1 pip of resist negative energy and another pip in this. Yeah, we could actually probably take on the abyss. Because we'd resist mutation and have 2 pips of resist negative energy. And 2 pips of resist fire. Yeah. Abyss might be easier for us than the shoals, to be perfectly honest. Which is a little sad. Okay, so Nicola was over here. Yeah, he still is. Do I really not have any blink scrolls? Yep. I really don't. That's a shame. There's a whip that lets me blink. That might be worth going back and picking up. I don't know. It's not as strong as what we're using now, I don't think. Yeah, this seems probably better. Plus, we've got this demon whip freezing that's really strong. Okay, so to fight Nicola, yeah, we've got repel missiles up. That's good. How do we want to go about this? I think I want to step here and Wand of Fire so that it obscures line of sight, but it gets his attention. And then back up to, like, here. Maybe it didn't get his attention. Let's try shouting. Darn. Oh, well, he at least woke up. I guess he didn't know where we were? Huh. Oh, there he is. Well, let's pull this manticore towards us if we can. Oh, we don't have spit poison. Huh, of course, we're not a Naga anymore. Alright, good. That'll get us away from the hunger danger zone. Alright, he's aware of us now. So we'll probably see him pop up there. Yeah. Let's try and pull him around. There we go. To within... Alright, we're going to drink a potion of resistance. Because otherwise we would die. He does a ton of electrical damage. Really hope we kill him before they get here. Oh no, we didn't. Let's try a Wand of Disintegration. Nope. Try Wand of Cold. Yeah, we got him. Good. That was a big hurdle. Merfolk Aquamancer, they can do a hefty amount of damage, particularly if you're over water. They can summon one of their spells lets them like summon a giant wave. Oh, a Cyclops throwing rocks. Well, he used up our repel missiles, so let's refresh that. I don't mind failing at casting spells a couple times in a row because we're not relying on spells for any of our damage. Yeah, I feel like we're in a strong place here. Let's butcher this Grisham corpse. No. Yes. Of course, I don't want to get cocky. That's a great way to, you know, die horribly. Is our cloak... Oh, we have a Cloak of Preservation. Man, we already have on this character all of the things that I wanted on my last character, basically. We'll sacrifice Nicola. I forgot that we're worshipping Okabaru, so we do want to sacrifice the corpses we come across with the anticipation of getting some god gifts. I'm sure we've received some so far, but I don't know which they are. Mermaids are normally kind of dangerous. They'll mesmerize you so you can't run away, but we have an Amulet of Clarity on, so not as much of a concern. Oh, good. We can try and... Huh. That siren just didn't want to close with us. Did we... No, we didn't increase anything. Has shields got to... No. Okay. Amulet of Clarity is great. Yeah, sirens are actually pretty high damaging enemies because of the stuff that they can summon. They are not to be trifled with. Although we did kind of just trifle with one. That was probably incorrect. Ooh, burglary. Let's see, we already know apportation, blink, and repel missiles. Let's see, swiftness could be good for us. That seems like something we'd want to go ahead and memorize. It's low level, it's castable, lets us escape. Just a good utility spell. At some point I may put some levels into some of these. I don't know. I'm not super concerned. Translocation, translocation, poison, summoning. Yeah, meh. Not really worried. Like, we have this Ring of Wizardry on primarily because of the 2 pips of magic resistance that it gives us. That's really good. A little redundant with the Amulet of Clarity, but still very good. Preventing ourselves from being confused or charmed or whatever. Not charmed, we have Clarity, but, well, I guess there aren't too many things that magic resistance does for us that Clarity does not, but, you know, it's... We don't have that many other rings, basically, is what I'm getting at. I guess we have a ring of flight. We do have a source of flight. That's good. That'll maybe save our bacon at some point here in the shoals. Just kind of hang out here until they get close. Being a little cavalier with my attacking, but I think that these lower levels of the shoals are not going to be dangerous because of the enemies. I think the only reason why... I mean, we managed to beat Spider 5 at some point. Ring of Positive Energy, sure. We don't really need it. We can get 2 pips with just... We already have 1 pip because of our armor, because Pearl Dragon armor is awesome. It's very, very good. Let's go over here and get our flying on. Let's see, which ring do we... Guess we don't need protection from cold right now. We still have a pip even without it. Man, we have just so many resistances. Demonspawn are awesome. I like them a lot. It's... like, they're a little unpredictable, but regardless of what you get with them, regardless of what mutations you get, you're inevitably going to save yourself a few equipment slots with them. You know, you'll probably get a resistance of some sort, and that saves you an equivalent slot. Like, we don't even super need this Cloak of Preservation, because we can protect our scrolls, or our potions from cold, even as is. I don't know. We can just do a lot of cool stuff. And that's a weird little series of vaults that didn't do anything for us. Okay. Let's go over here. Auto Explorer no longer makes you explore over deep water if you have an evocable source of flight or a temporary source of flight. That used to be kind of a problem. Now, if you have a permanent source of flight, for example, gargoyles, wings at level 14, or I believe Tengu. Tengu, I know, can start flying at... Yikes, Agnes! That's scary. Well... It doesn't look like we have that much that we can do aside from berserking, which I don't want to resort to. Berserking is kind of an all-in tactic. If it doesn't work, you die. And that's a vampiric Lajatang. In theory, we could pick that up and use it, but I don't have any strong desire to use staves. They can be kind of cool if you have high evocations and a high spell school with like staves of earth or fire or whatever. Man, lots of impalers on these lower levels. Get this trident out of here. Demon tridents are very powerful. Do we have a fast metabolism? No, I'm just used to having a slow metabolism is all. I sometimes get a little OCD about hunger, which is why I just sort of, I think, unconsciously steer towards playstyles where you have a slow metabolism or no metabolism. Just because I don't like seeing that notifier that I'm hungry. Like, it bothers me. Satyrs are really rough. Basically, the shoals are super rough in general if you don't have an Amulet of Clarity, basically, or if you don't have some way to resist the various mesmerizing and confusing effects. Like, it's just really dangerous because of all the deep water that's around. And because there are just so many monsters that use Thin Jeweled Staff. Let's go pick it up. Let's find out what it is. Staff Summoning. Alright, well, does that make our Abjuration castable? No. Our Abjuration is worse than it was before. I don't know why that is. Yeah, I have no clue why that could possibly be the case. Oh, no, I don't know. Weird. Whatever. I don't care all that much. We just have it memorized as like someday we could cast this if we wanted to. Right now I'm primarily focused on getting our whatever, not worried about a sling at all. Yeah, the lower level of the shoals, we are much stronger than the lower levels of the shoals. Like I said, we were probably strong enough to take on the Abyss if we so chose. I'm just being really cavalier here with attacking things that are hitting us. Yeah, I mean we have a very high armor class. Our evasion is not good, but that's fine. Um, okay, whatever. Um, Evasion, I don't mind. Like, I always want at least a moderate armor class if I can get it. Man. Oh, we were attacking with nothing. That's why it was taking so long to kill stuff. It's like, this is really tough. Got a lot harder. Yeah, I'm playing really incautiously. That's probably incorrect, but... Come here, sea snake. I want to eat you. Oh yeah, that was much easier. Much easier. La da 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 da. Yeah, basically the only thing that can scare us on these levels are Javelineers, if they happen to pop up, though I don't anticipate it, or, although we have, let's see, repel missiles, or a unique. Krakens are also rough. An armor boutique. Let's see, I'm just gonna meander my way around here. We're just so resistant to everything. Alright. There are a lot of them hitting us all at once. Doesn't appear to be a problem. One thing to remember is that it is important for us to heal up between encounters, because our augmentation kicks in when we're at max health and depreciates after that. The lower our health is, the lower our bonuses. Let's see what's in this armor boutique. Nothing good? Yeah, nothing good. Boots of stealth aren't terrible, but our crazy, like, these are a -5 pair of boots, but I don't care because they give us resist poison and see and biz, neither of which we have another source of, and additional magic resistance. It's fine. We lose like 3 armor class from wearing them, and that's not a substantial enough difference right now for it to be an issue for us. Later on, when we find another source of see invisible, we will certainly take them off. We're gonna... he didn't give us a corpse. That's too bad. Snapping turtles are good to eat. Please give me some food. Nope. You guys are both tasty. Yeah, there we go. We'll just pray over this one. Windrakes can, yeah, push you backwards. We'll just eat that pizza. That's a Kraken. Let's back off a bit. I think we can fight it, to be honest. I just want to make sure that we're nice and far away. The reason why Kraken are dangerous is because of all these tentacles that they attack you with. You can kill the tentacles, and that damages the Kraken. But if you're not prepared... If you get caught over water by a Kraken, you're dead. But I wanted the experience for that, and I was fairly certain that we could kill it. It's also, yeah, a great piety booster. God Gifts do have a delay, like a timeout delay where you have to just let a certain amount of turns elapse before you can get another god gift. Just so you know, can't, I don't know, somehow abuse it by slaughtering tons of, I don't know. I'm not sure why that's the case. I guess just so you're not constantly peppered with god gifts. Although, frankly, I wouldn't mind all that much. Where is this mermaid? Oh, she's up there. It's like, I see the mermaid chanting a haunting song, but it's not... Let's walk around here, kill some harpies. Harpies are actually pretty dangerous. They're like bats on steroids. Let's kind of kill these in a semicircle so that approaching monsters don't get a free ingress to our sphere of influence. Let's just pray over those. We're very hungry. We'll find something to eat. Alrighty. Next level, I think. Let me double check. Yeah. I guess let's go over here and explore that little spot. That javelineer is kind of dangerous. Ouch, because he can do that. Ah, ouch, ouch, ouch. I hate javelineers so much. Well, I guess standing in this water and hitting him in melee range is our option. He doesn't seem to be able to do any damage to us from there. Okay, that was really painful. Yeah, javelineers just hurt. Javelins are, in my opinion, the only reason that you would ever go with throwing skill. Oh, there are trees there, huh? How do we get in? Maybe we can fly around this side here. Yeah, okay, here we go. Vote flight. What is this shop? An armor emporium? A -1 chainmail with rage and resist poison. That seems pretty bad. Gloves of dexterity, whatever. Robes, we don't care about. 2 bad shops in a row. Lame. I guess we don't have to do that. We can just go down these stairs. After we get this merfolk down. Man, having a normal metabolism is a pain. Saint Roka? No way! Oh, Saint Roka is tough. This is gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean awful. We're just gonna have to stare dance a little bit. Get rid of the troll, then the snee snake, then the snee snake. Then the other various popcorn. Alright, I think we can kill Saint Roka via via some stair dancing. Ugh. It's a good thing we didn't pull Saint Roka up with all these harpies. Yikes. This is where following Chebriados would be amazing. We could kill all of those harpies with a single slouch. And this shark, there are just a lot of enemies hanging around. Hanging around downtown by myself, and there she was. A sling? That's what you give me, Okawaru? A sling of speed. It gives us C invisible and -4 strength. But wearing a shield doesn't slow down its rate of fire, so I think that means we can pick up some sling bullets maybe and ditch this crossbow at some point. I never thought about that as a reason to train slings, but... Alright, let's do this Saint Roca business. Stair dance back up. Get heroism. Get finesse. And hope we don't die to Saint Roca. Saint Roca is hard. He is standing in water, which is nice. It slows his attack somewhat. We are not. We are standing on a staircase. Oh, man, yeah. Easy pickings. Shields at level 15. We could turn that off basically forever. It's at 20 because of heroism, not because it's actually at 20. Pray over St. Roca to get a huge boost to piety. Or, you know, a couple of pips. Kill that guy. Cool. That was an easy fight. That was an easy St. Roca fight. I feel good about our power level. Even though we still can't cast repel missiles to save our lives. There we go. Alright, St. Roca down. Whatever, we don't care about smiting. At least not regular Orc Priest smiting. Some things can still smite us for a lot, and Torment is, of course, an issue. We are not... We're resistant to negative energy, but we are not resistant to Torment. Oh, we are... Why are we wielding nothing again? Were we wielding nothing for the whole fight with St. Roca? I really hope not. That would have been embarrassing. We might have been. I'm playing fast and loose. Fast and loose. I'm a crazy man. Ooh, we get our next level of augmentation. I think that's the second level. Yeah, augmentation 2. Cool. So we have even higher slaying bonuses at max health. Not sure what they are exactly. I could look it up, but they're good. Needless to say. I want to say they're plus 8 now. And also, you know, spell power bonuses. Whatever. Those are nice. Not that we have a huge use for them just yet. These Harpies are actually doing a nice job screening us from this Cyclops. Cyclopes, I still don't know the plural of that word. Multiple members of the Cyclops family are dangerous when they're at range. Because they throw these large rocks that can do like 50 damage to you per rock. It's pretty bonkers. But once you get them in melee, while they're still strong, they don't wield weapons. Titans you have to watch out for. Titans are rough no matter what. I think they might even be able to cast spells or something silly like that. Titans are powerful enemies. Kill this water nymph first so that she stops spreading the seas. Spreading seas. Good magic card. Exploring the shoals. Hey, a scroll of blinking. Finally. Maybe we've found some before now and they've burned or man, let's kill that one. Maybe they've burned or we've been forced to use them, but regardless, it's a little bit silly that we only... then again, I mean, you're always short some resource in Kroll. It just seems to be the way it works. It's if you happen to catch... sling bullets. Okay. We can drop this crossbow now. And let's set our T to B. Okay. Come here, shark. Potion of Brilliance. I guess we could use that to cast one of our spells in a pinch. Not that we are super concerned about casting those spells. There appears to be another island over here. Let's fly over. Including this dude, who definitely needs to die. We're just gonna stand here and fight off these drowned souls, I guess. Oh, good, the tide went back out a little. Because she's just gonna keep running away from us, and that seems really obnoxious. So let's go back upstairs and heal. Eat bread ration. So my goal with this character, is the extended endgame. I have decided. We already have a ton of good stuff. We've got a lot of powerful mutations that will serve us throughout the endgame. We will eventually be able to cast some spells, maybe not the highest level conjurations, but I don't feel like those are going to be super necessary. I just want a really solid set of utility spells by the time we get to the endgame. And that's doable. Like, I'll probably... Actually, I think starting now, I will branch out into summonings. The reason why I pick summonings is because we have a neutral aptitude for it, as opposed to a negative aptitude like we do for the elemental schools. Straight up conjurations we probably won't ever want. Maybe at some point, I don't know. If we get to the extended endgame, there's basically an infinite amount of experience, so we can do that way. But summonings I like because they supplement a melee fighter really well. They can create meat shields, they can create distractions. We already have Abjuration, which is an excellent reactive offensive spell. I say reactive offensive spell because it lets us... Ah, man, this Siren is just... Let's see if we can draw her around here and catch up to her. Yeah, there we go. Beat you up. Beat you up. Man, is she just super fast? It's a very frustrating fight. Like, it's not a hard fight, it's just frustrating. Jeez. Let's try... oh, quiver. Where are our sling bullets? Did we not pick up those sling bullets? Darn. That seems dumb of us. Well, I guess we'll just go back to that. Maybe if we blink. Well, it's... Okay, there we go. She was running away from us because we were in the water, that's why. Cool, our evasion is already up to 11 with just a few more points in our dodging. Or maybe our dexterity is increased, I don't know. Something's made it go up. I'm okay with that. Definitely don't want a one-way ticket downstairs to Shoals 5. The reason why I'm kind of rushing ahead to Shoals 5 instead of, you know, like carefully plotting this out and planning it and everything is because we're really strong. Like, we already took out Spider 5. We don't have that many more places we can go, even. I mean, the vaults, I guess. We could do some of the vaults before we carried on to Shoals 5, but I see no reason to wait. We have strong melee capabilities. We have good defensive stats. We have a decent number of hit points. We have kind of repel missiles. No corpses? Corpse, good. Okay, yep, let's just poke our heads back down. It's really odd when you, when you've played a particular character for a really long time and then you switch to another character, even if they're somewhat similar in style, it can be kind of hard to get used to. Oh, yeah, break line of sight with that guy. It could be kind of difficult to get used to the differences. Like, I was really used to having the Naga's constrict ability there. Yeah, let's just go back upstairs. No reason to risk the danger of those javelineers and other things. Alligator snapping turtle is more dangerous, I think. Ugh. I don't like attacking in water. I think it puts me in too dangerous of a circumstance. There we go. We got it down. Once they go back into their little shell, they regenerate rapidly and they have a greatly increased armor class, but they also stop attacking you, so, you know, you win. As long as you're not forced to ignore them in favor of another enemy. So the way Shoals 5 tends to work is there tend to be a series of little vaults here and there. Summoning's at level 2. How is Abjuration doing? Yeah, Abjuration is already much easier to cast. We might do something similar with probably air magic or charms. Maybe charms. Getting haste at some point would be nice. We may eventually have to abandon Okawaru. Not necessarily the case. We might be able to worship him, you know, through the endgame, through a ziggurat, that sort of thing. This vault's not very scary. Get rid of these guys like so. Close the door so we're not surprised. Well, we were surprised anyway, but at least we got the jump on him. Now we can't close the door. Because he threw a javelin at us. A pair of embroidered gloves. What kind of gloves could these be? +0 pair of gloves of strength. So not as good as what we're wearing. Sure. Hey, another sling. We don't even care about a ruined sling. It's not an artifact. It's not good enough for us. A brass ring. +5 ring of evasion? Huh. That's actually really good. We'll keep that on. I mean, we'll eventually replace it with better stuff, but for now, that's fine. I mean, our evasion is lower than our armor class, and I mean, +5 when it's a 30% increase in your evasion, that's pretty good. When it's a 10% increase in your evasion, not so good. Ooh. Ilsue. Ilse? Ilsu? I don't even know how to pronounce that. The W at the end seems weird. Alright, let's get out of this situation here. I'm not worried about just sort of backing off like this, really. Oh, well, there she is. She blinked away. Alright, so she's blinking in and out. There are a bunch of water elementals. Let's teleport. That's a plant, not her. Okay. That got us out of there. We're still not in an awesome place, but... we can drink a potion of curing. And these barbs are going to hurt us somewhat when we move out of range, but we need to pull this manticore next to us if we can. Okay. We have a safe place to rest up. We have some food. Part of the reason why I ran from that fight is because our augmentation is an excellent source of damage for us. Ow. What happened that damaged me so much? Oh, water swirls and strikes you. Yeah, water nymphs are painful. Hopefully not painful enough to kill us outright. Good. Alright. Yeah, because augmentation is only really effective when we're at 3/4 hit points or more. I mean, it's still effective at less, but... still technically effective, but not practically effective. Not effective for our purposes of slaying everything that makes us mad. Wait until he runs out of ammunition. This is one of those branches that I feel... oh, sea snake, okay. This is one of those branches that I feel is not trivialized by a permanent source of flying, but made much easier. Since you don't have to navigate around water, you're not slowed down by it. We're out of room, aren't we? Well, we can just ditch this wand of disintegration. I'm pretty sure... Oh, no, that is our only wand of disintegration. Okay, well, we'll keep it then. We'll just test read this scroll. It's Torment, but that's fine. It got the merfolk, too. Embroidered road pair of boots. Nothing interesting. Most of the vaults are not filled with anything particularly exciting, just, you know, monsters, whatever. But then, you know, one of them will contain the rune of Zot. Oh, there's Ilsu again. Man, it's really rough not having a source of ranged damage, but we can just abjure her little guys without too much trouble. Let's get heroism. Ugh, yikes. So much water. So many water elementals. Cold. I keep forgetting that we actually have evocations, and so this is a valid offense. Bam! Got her. A Lantern of Shadows. Huh. That could be good for us. Let's eat this pear. Cool, alright. That was a fairly tough fight, but not prohibitively so. I mean, we're still alive, aren't we? Oh, another one of these. Bam. Gotcha. This Amulet of Clarity, man, it has been paying for itself many times over. I don't even think I bought it. I think I found it. Okay, so Abjuration is really easy, so I think I'll get our summoning to level... Actually, let's go ahead and even turn on Charms. Get our Repel Missiles, like, castable. I eventually want to find Deflect Missiles. Deflect Missiles is the Repel Missiles on steroids kind of thing. I guess we'll have to leave that Trident there. That's too bad. These are Silver Tomahawks. That's unfortunate for us. A spellbook that we already have appears. That's just incredibly unexciting. What is it? Book of the Tempests? We already have a Book of the Tempests? Huh. No, we don't. Oh, yes, we do. In the temple. That's where our stash is, I guess, currently. Okay, well, that's cool. Alright, neat. So we actually already have kind of an endgame plan for air magic. Or earth magic. I guess we could go with either of those. What does the Book of the Tempest contain exactly? Tornado and Shatter. Yeah, so air or earth. Tornado is really good. Kind of want to cast it someday. When I'm a big boy. A spellbook that we don't already have. That's cool. Oh, rocks hurt. We could probably drop this Book of Burglary. I don't imagine we'll memorize anything else from it. We can always come back for it. Book of the Warp is actually really good. Oh, that's very good. Controlled Blink is just awesome. That kind of makes me want to just... Let's see. Yeah, Repel Missiles is at 16% now. Forget Charms. Forget Summonings. Let's get Translocations going. Keeping in mind that we are still primarily a melee character, and so we need to keep at least 2 melee relevant skills on at all times, basically, is kind of my rule of thumb. We could probably turn fighting back on here in a little bit. Let's see, what can we get rid of? Let's just eat this orange. Geomancy. Again, like, Earth has some great conjurations, but I don't really think I want to go the conjurations route with this guy. I think I want things to be utility spells, and then we can put a bunch of points into air magic because air has a bunch of utility spells, and then we can eventually cast tornado, and we don't ever have to level conjurations that way. I'm annoyed to be standing in the water, but that's fine. Whatever. Where is the vault with the rune in it? Like, have we found it and just, like, we've misplaced it? I don't know. Let's keep exploring. Oh, I bet it's in here with this ton of dudes. Yeah, there it is. Lots of aquamancers. But a nice little choke point. Manticores are not scary. The fact that they're taking a turn to switch to this cutlass, whatever it is, probably electrocution or something, is really nice. And we can just take these guys down. Yeah! Ooh, wow, a trident of distortion. That could have been really bad. That could have banished us to the abyss. But, you know, we prevailed. And we got the barnacled rune of Zot. Cool. Two-thirds of the way to the normal endgame. So, since I want this to be an extended endgame character, the plan is this. We're heading back to our stash so I can drop some stuff off, end the video, that sort of thing. I guess we'll sacrifice it. Sea snake. Okay. Maybe that'll give us a corpse for munching. Yeah. Cool. Our pack is full. What do we not need? Let's try out this wand. Wand of Confusion is kind of past its usefulness. Yeah, I don't really care about a Wand of Confusion. Oh, I guess I could buff up this Demon Whip. That's probably a good idea, actually. Let's do that. Yeah. This Demon Whip is something that I kind of want to switch over to at some point from this mace. Like, right now, this is at 15 base damage, as is this. So the damage is the same. This increases our intelligence and dexterity and stealth and enchantment resistance, but this is just a more powerful effect, I believe. Yeah, minimum delay is lower for the same damage. So it's going to be doing more damage overall. I guess, what's our magic resistance look like? It's still maxed out even if we switch off of this. So, stealth, very unstealthy. What's it with the thing? Stealthy, I don't care so much about that. I mean, if it happens, it happens. That's nice. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's also fine. Okay, drop these off. Drop off the staff. Oh, we have a Rod of Shadows, too. That's cool. I didn't even think about that. This other pair of gloves, I just don't feel like that's as good. Dexterity is kind of nice. Accuracy is kind of nice. I don't really know why we need to be carrying those around. I don't think we do. Got a Cloak of Darkness, Cloak of Poison Resistance. Okay. We won't be encountering too much poison from here on out. One Wand of Cold is enough to be carrying around. Wand of Disintegration will drop for now. I don't really feel like I need to use a Scroll of Recharging on it. I don't know how many we have. 2. Yeah, not necessary. Save it for the Wand of Heal Wounds. I think rings, let's see. Do I have other jewelry here too? I should not. Should have one for rings and one for amulets. Oh, we have a Gourmand Demon, but it's strength -5. That's not awesome. Man, we have found so many artifacts as this guy. Just oodles of artifacts. I guess I'll keep flight for now, in case we come across something interesting that requires us to fly, resist cold. We'll keep, in case we encounter an ice cave or something. This sling, we need sling bullets, but honestly, I just don't care about it. I'm okay with dropping it. Like, we're not going to be getting a lot of damage out of it. We're not going to be really using it. Our evocations is good, but not excellent. Translocations at 2.0. What does that do for our blink? Yeah, I'm okay with training translocations sort of indefinitely. Anyway, that's pretty much all the rest of what I wanted to do. Oh, let's definitely get rid of this Wand of Slowing. And this other Wand of Confusion. Yeah, there we go. That cleans up a little space in our inventory. Yeah, cool. Alright, well thanks for watching, dear viewers. I will probably continue on with Boobhammer in the next few videos. I'm liking him a lot. We're pretty close to the end game. And I've been itching to try out a Ziggurat. I've been itching real bad. So, hopefully we'll get there. And in the meantime, thanks for watching.